beer review. I actually came out here last night to do a beer review, and I was going to do a beer review on this lovely beer from Moa, Sour Blanc. It's their Belgium style Lampic, 2004. It's a very nice drink. I enjoyed it very much. What's this one? 2014 vintage. It's been chucked in oak. Really nice. Had a nice little champagne cork on it. And then I went inside to do my video and I pressed the wrong button and deleted it. So anyway, very nice. If you see that in the shops, grab it. It's very nice. So we'll just have to settle for one of my beers. So, which is kind of good because I've had a few people ask the recipe for this one. So we'll take a tasting and then I'll give everyone the recipe for it. Be a little bit careful with this because it is a little bit active. So this is my Huntaway Manuka smoked porter. And like I said, it's extremely lively. But that's not a bad job. One finger. So yeah, this is a Manuka smoked porter. Brewed it ages ago. Brewed it in November, end of November, and it was very strong. Like 60% smoked malt. It was pretty much at your face. So it needed some time to settle down. So it's what are we now, about 3 months in the bottle. What are we now? December, January, end of February. Yeah, so roughly 3 months. And yeah, settled down nice. It's mellowed out a lot in flavour. Get smoke, nice bit of smoke off the back. Heaps of carbonation in there. That's just streaming up the side, keeping that those bubbles up top nice and tight. Nice amount of smoke just as you get into it. A little bit of chocolate, and then the orange comes through mid to late. It's probably because I chucked a few different types of different sources of oranges. There was the Cointreau that was soaked in the cacao. The Cointreau soaked in the cacao nibs, which that gives you a bit of orange there. And then I had zest of 2 oranges, gives you another sauce. And then I actually also put the juice in because I've been talking to a few brewers and some of them come up with the idea sometimes that the citrus oils and using the zest, what's the word, competes with the oils, with the hops quite a bit. So that's why I kind of did a bit of both, and if anything it's just giving you a nice bit of orange going all the way through. Like I say, bubbles are still streaming out, still keeping their head going. Lace is nice. Could lace a bit better I suppose, but it's not too bad. Oh, sorry about the light, it disappears. Sun's just setting here, but it's actually quite nice and cool out here. Right, we get it for 4 minutes. So, the recipe for this, a couple of people have asked for it, so right, I was reading something wrong out then. So the recipe, Manuka smoked porter, Gladfield's Manuka smoked malt, 3.8 kilos, ale malt, 1 kilo, Munich malt, 600 grams, toffee malt, 400 grams, Carafa Special 2 malt, 200 grams, brown malt, 200 grams, black malt, 100 grams. Put a beat. Grain Bill, 6.3 kilos. Now, doing the mash on this one, I had problems with the crushing of my malt. So to hit my numbers, I did a 90-minute mash at 66 degrees. So that was kind of the one bugger I had that day, but I was determined to hit my numbers, so it just carried on mashing until I hit it. Hops, Wakatu extract 5 mils at 60 minutes, and then we had 20 grams of fuggles at 10 minutes and 36 grams of fuggles at flame out. What else I chuck in there? Yeast was Nottingham. First time I used that, and it was actually really good. Now, day 5 in the fermenter, I chucked 500 grams of cacao nibs, and they'd been soaking for how many days? I think it was 5 days. I had them soaking for 5 days in Cointreau, and then I'd stir them every day and make sure they were nice and soaked. I had the zest and juice of 2 oranges, and I chucked 140 grams of dark Ghana chocolate, which is like a 72% cocoa chocolate. Would I do that one again? Probably not. I just doing this recipe again. A couple of things I do different. I'll probably put a little bit of maltodextrin in it, and possibly I'll drop the chocolate out. Maybe reduce the smoke a little bit, or replace maybe the brown malt and maybe even the black malt with some chocolate malt, and try and get a bit of chocolate flavour in through that way. Yeah, that's about it, I think. I was hoping you guys to hear a pukeko out here tonight. A few people have asked what a swamp hen is. That's the name of my brewery. We get a bird down here. It's like a bluey green bird. It's called a pukeko. They're a swamp hen that we have down this way. They're real gnarly, real cunning, extremely noisy and aggressive birds. And we get them, well, they just walk around their paddocks, and they're only, how tall are they? Probably 40 centimetres, 50 centimetres tall. Not a huge bird, but they're yeah, quite gnarly. A lot of personality. So yeah, so that's what that is. So if you ever want to YouTube that, you can see what it is. So anyway, it's all flashing. So I'm gonna take this yummy beer inside, and I'll catch you guys later.